Alright guys, we about to go on. Hey, we about to go. We about to go on. Alright. 3, 2.
Check. You already know what it is. Your girl DJ Sugar.
And Mommy.
We in the building today. You already know WJYN 98.5 FM on Hip Hop since 1987. Radio? Oh, I know. You've been away a little while, but we back. And we have a special guest with us today. We've been waiting for a minute to come on here.
Facts. Big facts. Brandon Bally in the building.
You already know.
Definitely been waiting about 2-3 years to get up here for sure. So
2-3 years.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It is. Yeah. So definitely
We're putting in time waiting for this.
had to. Yeah.
But now you're here.
And now I'm here. You feel me? You feel great too.
So let's just get right into it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, tell us about the early days. How did you get into music?
The early days. ID Labs. I'm from Pittsburgh. ID Labs is a studio that Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa. That was the studio they had hit records out of. I was cool with one of my homies put me deep to an engineer, Billionaire Diggs. That's what his name was. He was one of the engineers that was working there. He was like, brother, if you're gonna start making music, you gotta top in with Diggs because he's one of the best engineers in the city. So that was the first like studio that I really recorded at, and it really gave me perspective on just how far you can take music and just how much you can really do with music. So that was a couple years ago. So yeah, I've been just keeping it pushing, just keeping it moving, just trying to expand, change the sound, you know what I mean, and really just develop as an artist.
So let's get back into the studio thing.
For sure.
Was that your first time in the studio?
Yeah, that was my first time in the studio, and this was, again, probably like 2017, 2018.
So how did you get there? Was it somebody else that you went with?
Yeah, I went by myself. Again, so I had a homie, my boy Jock Dizzle, and he was cool with Billionaire Diggs, who was an engineer at the studio. And he was like, well, if you want to record at a studio, I've been writing for years. But he was like, yo, if you really want to take this shit seriously, if you really want to go to a studio, my bad.
Bad words.
No bad words. My fault. No bad words.
Stay in school, kid.
Exactly. I got to adjust the way I speak. So, but no, it was basically like, if you want to be serious about music, I'm going to put you deep to this engineer. It was like, reach out to this engineer and go to the studio. Now, at this point, I had already written so many tracks. It was like, all I had to do was just pull up and just record. You know what I mean? So, first track I recorded was called What Now? And it was just like me basically just talking about everything that I was going through. This is like around, again, like, actually, I really recorded that track during the pandemic, and there was so many different things that were jumping off during the pandemic that I felt like I had to do something with my energy. I felt like I had to do something with everything that I was going through. So what now was kind of like what's going to happen next? You know what I mean? What's going to be the next stage of my life? What's going to move forward next? So that was like the first track that I did. But again, that was our ID Labs, man. Shout out to ID Labs in the city.
Hey, I remember ID Labs. That's a good one.
For real.
Do you still record there?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah. Yeah, the first few tracks I recorded was there. ID Labs. Yeah.
No, I said you like now.
No, at this point I'm recording at LDB 10. That's on South Street. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Mike, my engineer Mike. Yeah.
So after that,
Yes.
now take us through the process. Now, after you recorded, was it like a rush? Was it like, you know what,
crazy.
I can do this. Like, this is something I want to like do all the time. I'm gonna take this serious.
Yeah.
Or was it like, I don't know, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
Like, how was it? Like, explain it to me.
It was a moment, because I remember how I felt before I went into the studio. I was afraid before I went into the studio. I'm not gonna hold you, because I always looked at music as it's something you can't play with. You know what I mean? Like, and music is really powerful. And on top of that, like, there's so much that you can do with music. So I was initially a little bit like, damn, like, am I really ready to do this? But after I stepped out of the booth, recorded that first track, I was like, this is something that I gotta do. I have to make music. I'm supposed to be making music. And
So it was like your purpose.
Absolutely, because I always loved music, but that was the first time I felt like I had the opportunity to be able to create it. You know?
And actually put your ideas on the beat.
Yeah, exactly.
I get
I
it.
love that.
And bring it to like a whole vision, like, and hearing you put your lyrics on the actual beat and hearing people actually enjoy it, it's just like a different experience.
Absolutely.
Definitely a cool feeling.
Yeah.
So what part of the city you from?
I'm from East Side, Homewood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
7336 Flurry
okay, alright, get up. No, you didn't do all that. You just get up.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm from.
Oh dear.
Now after that, now when they got into the whole artistry thing,
For sure.
what was your process like? Now, after you make the music, you have to go into promoting it. You have to go into making a video. You have to go into investing. Like, what was it? Because you just started. I just went in the studio.
Yeah.
Now, I got my engineer. I had my studio. What's next? What's my next step?
The next step, I was putting out. Like, I didn't know that there was a process to music.
Okay.
I didn't know. I'm thinking you just go into the studio, you write a track, you go into the studio, you record the track, you just put it out, you put it on YouTube, put it on SoundCloud, whatever platform you can put it out on, right? I didn't know that there was a whole process. Like, you got to make sure that your tracks are mixed and mastered. So I was putting out rough tracks, and I would play it for people, and I'd be like, yo, what you think? They're like, bro, like, did you mix this? Did you master it? Did you do anything with this?
So when did you learn about mix and mastering?
I learned, like, after I put out, like, 3 or 4 tracks. And I remember after I put out the last track, it was called FTP. I can't see on the radio, so I can't, you feel me? But but yeah, I put out the track. He was like, bro, we didn't even finish that joint. What are you doing?
Oh, so you was already there pushing it.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm
on go. I'm ready. I'm like, yo, we recorded the track. No, I'm putting it out. You know what I mean? He like, no, bro, we have to, there's a process. We got to mix and match. We want to make sure it's polished. Like, and so it took me, I had to really figure it out. It took me, like, trials and tribulations for me to figure out, like, yo, there's a process. So after I figured out, all right, cool, once you're working with the engineer, you got to make sure it's fully mixed and mastered. You got to make sure it's of the utmost quality before you put out. Then I realized, all right, well, how do I get my music on streaming platforms? Because at first I'm just putting, music out on YouTube, SoundCloud, because it's free, whatever. And I remember I had one of my homies, my boy Juan, was like, well, I got Apple Music, bro. Like, I don't have SoundCloud. So how you want me to tap in? You telling me to tap in with your music? I don't got SoundCloud. And I was like, that made me think, like, all right, well, how do you get to the Apple Music? How do you get to the Spotify? So I had to really just kind of work through that process and just figure out, like, all right, cool, how do you get to the point where you're able to distribute your music? How do you get your cover art together? Which I love that part of the creation. You get to create your own cover art, and that's dope too. So it took me a little while, but I would say probably like within the last year or two, I figured out that full process of like writing, recording, mixing, mastering, getting the cover art together.
That's bad.
Making sure your ASCAP be in my,
but that's bad. Because usually artists, I'm not gonna lie,
what?
They don't know none of that.
They don't know none of that.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like, because honestly, sometimes with music is a difference between someone that it's like their passion. You see how like you're really passionate about it, and you went in and you knew that was your purpose, rather than somebody like, I want to rap tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see you rap. I want to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's that easy. So they don't understand that a lot goes into it until they do it, and then they like, oh, I need that, or I need this, and then when your music go on different DSPs, it has to be registered, and they don't understand that. And honestly, like, you learned that early on, you had the advantage.
Right.
So
I appreciate you spotting that, man. I didn't know where I was at as far as the process was.
No, you good. You got
that's because at the time you don't be knowing you ahead until you look back and you be like, I was smart. I'm really smart for real.
Yeah.
But now let's talk about the video.
For sure.
Now in the video aspect, I don't know, I always like videos because you get to get creative.
Yeah.
Now tell me about like the video.
Yeah, mine. Yeah. You already know. Back, that was fine.
I appreciate you.
I like that record.
Yeah.
And you getting some little melody.
And
you know you go fly.
You
That's
feel me?
You already know.
That's catchy. Super catchy.
That was the
That's
vibe.
definitely super catchy.
Yeah.
I think like when it comes to you and like your artistry, honestly, you feel real like genuine and like your passion is like, I could feel it, like your energy. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to come to the studio. I just want to see your process because I feel it. And I just feel like it's like a good vibe in there.
Yo, we could do that. Definitely. So I got EP I'm about to drop soon. It's called The Cat's Out the Bag. It's gonna be crazy. But I got 2 more EPs I'm trying to drop. We could definitely do that for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I just like people who actually take their craft seriously.
Word.
And I don't know, it's a different vibe when you get all the good vibes and the energy in there, and it's like, I don't know, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
And just being a part of something that I feel like is gonna be really amazing.
Word.
I feel like you definitely have the potential to be like really, really great, honestly. And people can learn from you because early in your career, you knew so much, and a lot of people don't or actually care about. knowing that and just throwing it out there. So I really feel like you're gonna go far.
I appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, right, Mike. Yeah. You already know. That was fine.
I appreciate you.
I like that record.
Yeah.
And he's getting something a little melody.
And you got
You know we go fly away.
You feel me?
You already know.
That's catchy. Super catchy.
That was the
That's
vibe.
definitely super catchy.
You know? Yeah.
I think like when it comes to you and like your artistry, honestly, you feel real like genuine and like your passion is like, I could feel it, like your energy. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to come to the studio. I just want to see your process because I feel it. And I just feel like there's like a good vibe in there.
Yo, we could do that. Definitely. So I got EP I'm about to drop soon. It's called The Cat's Out the Bag. It's gonna be crazy. But I got 2 more EPs I'm trying to drop. We could definitely do that for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I just like people who actually take their craft seriously.
Word.
And I don't know, it's a different vibe when you get all the good vibes and the energy in there, and it's like, you know, I don't know, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
And just being a part of something that I feel like is going to be really amazing.
Word.
I feel like you definitely have the potential to be like really, really great, honestly. And people can learn from you because early in your career, you knew so much, and a lot of people don't or actually care about knowing that and just throwing it out there. So I really feel like you're gonna go far.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I genuinely appreciate that.
You're welcome.
The J. Leo Visions, he did the cover art for me, but that was kind of like a nod to Wiz a little bit. You know what I mean? Coming from the city, he had Flight Time. I forgot what the name of his first. He used to have tapes where. Flight School was one of his old mixtapes, and so it was a bit of a nod to that vibey, like positive, chill type of energy. But I heard the instrumental. Whenever I heard the instrumental, I was like, "Yo, this is it. Like, this is the joint that I gotta rock with." So I don't know. It just gave me a feeling. Every single time I listen to an instrumental, it makes me feel something. And I'm like, "All right, cool. I can work with this."
So when it comes to instrumentals, would you try like something that's a little bit out your element?
Oh yeah.
Like a pop.
Oh yeah. I got like you know who K Tronada is? You ever heard of K Tronada?
Yes.
I haven't.
Yes, you played this song in the car. I played it
haven't.
before.
I'm not gonna lie. I have not.
He's so different, but he is like it's like feel good music.
Come on.
He makes music that makes you inside like you play.
I love music that
like,
plus
you
I
just
want
want
to
to
studio. Like,
dance.
I just like stuff
It's
that
not
make
even
you,
like
I don't
it's not
know.
crazy. It's like party music. It's amazing. I love it.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
love it.
Because music like an energy thing. You get what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Like,
Oh yeah,
like
no.
if you hear,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like my coworker, right?
Yeah.
He played like sometimes like NBA or something.
Speaking of energy, prime example of energy, and I'm gonna bring it up. Not like us.
Not
That's why everybody like it. It's the energy of it. Ain't
Oh, it's one Daisy's record.
no, I'm talking about.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daisy record.
Yeah.
Shout out Deja record though. Shout out Big Deja in the
I'm sorry.
building. I'm crying.
He's one Kendrick Lamar.
Not like us. It's the
yes.
energy. That's why everybody likes it
Yes,
because initially when everybody heard, I don't care if you
For
old,
sure.
a child, my age, my dad like it, my auntie like it. It's that. It's the sound.
Sure.
As soon as it made people dance. That's why he won.
Come on.
You make them dance, you win.
Man.
It's
I
not a
wouldn't
lot of
even-
people that make
I don't
people
know.
dance
I
anymore.
wouldn't even say it's about making you dance. Me, I feel like
It
it's
made
all
people
about.
feel good. It
Yes.
made people want to. It didn't make people want to just sit there and be like this. It made people like.
I'm real big on energies though. Like I'm real
Yeah.
big on vibes and energies
Yeah.
and just like I don't know. I'm big on like the power of the tongue, like all that stuff, like manifestation, all that. Like I catch 11:11 every day.
I saw
like,
that.
Like I do.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm real big on it
No, for
Yeah.
sure.
in the universe.
After the club music,
Yeah.
cause like I DJ,
Yeah.
so
I know.
you already
Detox.
you got
It's like-
detox. You know
Yeah.
everything twerk and
Come on.
turn up and
Kill
bottles
shot.
and depressing and
Come on.
hate everybody and all.
Yeah.
So I love playing something after the club. I always play like they hate me. They be hearing all this old school.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
music.
lie. She'll play jazz. She'll play Whitney.
I'll
She'll
play
play all kinds of
anything.
stuff.
It'll be rock. It might be Adele.
All that.
all that, but you need that.
Yeah.
I wanna hear you on like a pop beat.
I do. So I have.
So you have some pop?
I might have a.
Make sure you
couple
send.
to see if I got
Make
it.
sure you send it to us.
Yeah.
We need all that.
Because
got
like
it.
it'll show your versatility,
Right.
and it'll also like just give people a different outlook on the things that you can do,
Yeah.
which shows your versatility too.
No,
But
for sure.
you know, it's just like I don't know.
I got a pop record on the Simpsons. It's called Close to Me. I got the clean version. That's what I would have to double check to make sure I got the clean version.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to y'all right now. It's gonna
No,
take
for
2
sure.
minutes to
That's
send.
cool.
So it's one of those things where I respect. First off, I respect the feedback because a lot of people will tell you sometimes to just stay in one lane. Whenever it comes to, I love music so much, I'm like, I can't just make the same type of track. Every single time I step up to the plate and I make a record, I try to make it different from the last joint that I put out, and that's word to my race. You know what I mean? So like, that's the biggest thing about it for me, like making music that sounds different. People don't want it, like consistency is good, but at the same time, you do have to branch out and you do have to touch base in different areas and really just explore different aspects of creativity.
Because you never know what you like until you try it.
Come on.
So it's like, how can you tell me I just have to stay here?
Yeah.
And then it puts you in a box.
Yeah.
And then, but that's where the money is when you cross over.
Yeah.
So you want to cross over, and in order to be actual legend or to put a stamp on it, you can't be in a box.
Right.
So you can't, even just people that do trap, drill.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Okay, nobody want to hear it all that.
Exactly.
You even see Little Baby in them crossing over a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to hear that all day.
Of course.
Like,
it's depressing.
At all. It is. It really is.
Make you crash out.
And that's why I don't even be liking rap sometimes. Like, so I like to hear music that makes me feel good in the inside, or music that makes me want to dance, because I don't want to hear that, because it's like the negative mindset. It like, I don't know, it hurts your brain.
It will weigh you down for it.
Yes. And it's like a mental thing, especially we live in a society where everybody is like dying.
Come on.
So why are we I don't want to listen to music telling me that I'm going to kill you.
Exactly.
I think I'll touch upon that really quickly. So you had mentioned earlier, like, you're obviously you're tapped in for, you said 11:11. I saw it on your page. I was like, yo, she sees 11:11. I be seeing 5:55.
I see 5:55. I see 2:22.
2:22.
4 all the time.
3:33.
Guys, we're blessed. We're blessed.
5:55. I see it like almost every day.
Every day.
The universe is like really, really, really going to, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to work for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything that you really wanted is going to come full circle. And it's just like, I had to understand about timing. And just like you saying, like you was trying to get up here, or anything you want to do, when it's time, you will. And it's time. Like, your time is here. It's coming. It's coming for sure. I know you can feel it. And it's definitely going to take some time, but the stepping stones, everything that you want is going to eventually come. And I really feel it. I feel it for you too.
No, for sure. We're going to get into that record you just sent me out, that Close to Me record.
You sure it's clean?
It's clean.
It say clean. So listen.
Okay. It's super clean.
I'm going to believe you.
I swear it's clean.
You ready, man?
Yeah.
Definitely trying to make sure, you feel me, because it is, you know, we got a lot of people tapped in, a lot of people listening, so you feel me. But it's definitely a clean record, for sure.
You already know what it is. It's your girl DJ Sugar. This is Brandon Valley. He's in the building with us, kicking it. We about to drop that Come to Me. You already know.
Close to Me.
So close to me. I'm sorry. It's the glare. It was the glare.
Good.
It was the glare. That's it.
I don't know who was on this night, but they were straight.
I'm fine.
Need to spray
See,
that.
See the young fine queen with a college degree. If you got a nice
Okay.
I get it.
No, this is like, it's a radio record.
radio fine queen.
No, it's a
Radio record. You got a nice nice fucking out from they won't let me use close to it for free.
And it's like a good, like a, you know.
She got a onion booty, make a grown man cry. Go on, girl. Big hips, soft lips, let me get a kiss. If I talk the right game, can I get a taste? Coke bottle shaped with the matching waist. Smooth skin, baby, what you putting on your face? Got my eyes on the prize. Said she said go, spreading through them lines. Mommy so fine, or so divine. I don't wake up in the spot, but I'm putting in the overtime.
Beat fire.
That's what takes like King's
I made it rain crazy.
I gotta listen to him. I gotta tap in with him.
Like a round of applause.
Trying to tell you, they call it house.
It's like a house type. Be my dollar, woman man, in physiology. How much you want to just be proud of me? She get an LLC, and I don't ask for no discounts on the fees. Damn, baby girl, how you fitting in the checks? If it's being better, I'm trying to get the chance. But she know that what she saying. With a college degree, you got a nice man. Stay close to me. With a college degree, you got a nice man. Something out for me. They ain't gonna let me use close to me for free. Stay close to me.
Got 360. It's crazy.
Wow.
360.
I couldn't pick, so I just let the heavens do it.
He was about to rock paper scissors,
You have an armor. Make it entertaining.
entertaining.
Your arm wrestle a little bit, make it entertaining.
That's great. Shout out to Crown Fried Chicken.
Shout out to
Shout out to Crown Fried Chicken. Like, clutch. Never fail.
Why does that? Yeah, you bet. So definitely the Haitian out of vibe. I definitely like it.
Yeah.
That's what I love it.
Yeah. Close to me.
I really like the energy. I love it.
You having kids?
No, I don't. Not yet. I'm planning on it though.
Got a girlfriend?
You got a girlfriend?
Of course, my big birthday. Yeah.
Hey girl, hey girl. Alright, so I'm the godmother. And I'm singing at the wedding.
I'm a DJ the wedding. And I'm a DJ the wedding. You already know.
And at the baby shower, I'm gonna give a speech like I manifest you.
Right, not the manifest.
And we want to name the baby Monty.
That was funny. Yo, I just did an event the other day, and like the lady was at the other event, at their baby shower, and the baby was there. She's like, "Look, this is the baby from the baby shower." I was like, "I'm crying, not the baby from the baby, not the baby from the baby shower."
That's crazy.
But make sure to invite us to the wedding, okay? And make sure you invite us to everywhere because we coming to support. And when you do release your EP, invite us out.
And that's happening. I got a lot of shows and stuff.
For
so
sure.
if you definitely want to put some of this music in front of some people, definitely start testing it out on some stages. Get with me.
Yes, we got South by Southwest,
We got
ABC,
South by-
all kinds of stuff. So like definitely tap in with us.
Southwest, we got
Make sure
stuff in
you
the city.
be a part of the family now. So make sure you keep. So they don't. You don't even gotta worry about coming back up here and be in the
You
head.
just pull up. When you got a new drop, just send it my way. You already know. You can do that.
That's love.
I don't tell everybody that. So.
Yeah, that's it's exclusive for sure.
Yeah, it's
You know,
exclusive.
between us.
But let them know where to follow you at.
Yeah, follow me at Brandon_Valley. That's on IG. I don't really be on TikTok, so just, you know what I'm saying, rock with me.
You need to get one there.
I do. The TikTok is
Wait,
Brandon
you not on
Valley.
TikTok and you got music like that?
Yeah, I know.
And that's
I know.
like
It's-
music
yeah.
for TikTok.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah. I be on there, but I don't be on there. So it's
We appreciate you.
yeah.
Next, we got Guap.
Shout out to
Coming
Guap.
up.
What is that?
Alright, so stay tuned for Guap.
From
And
Takeover
then
Bars,
later
Takeover
on,
Guap.
We got Yes, Ayo. Yes, Ayo.